Hello everyone, this is Psyva, and we are back with more Oxygen Not Included. Kind of waiting on them to finish all the tasks they've got already. They're tidying up, digging some things out. This little guy is researching, right now, filtration. I am going to put down this microbe musher, because we're probably going to hit a snag soon where we don't have enough food. Eventually I will have plenty of food, but for now, because I don't have my farm fully up and running, we are going to hit a point where they're going to start starving. As you can see, we only have 4,600 kilocalories, and that's not going to go very far. So we're going to want to have that microbe musher, because as a backup, we can make food out of dirt and water. It's disgusting. It looks disgusting. I would never want to touch it. But it does keep them from starving to death, so we'll have that for a backup. I'm not going to keep that machine here forever, but I don't really feel like running my power through the floors right now because it's kind of keeping it to this area. Oh, research is done. So we are going to... I don't have my supercomputer built yet, so I can't actually do advanced research. So we're going to do this for now, until I get the supercomputer built, which should technically only take a minute, but we'll see. What? Didn't connect. Okay. While that's going on, I do want to move this water thing, because I want to dig down here, and it's a pain in the neck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of be a little sneaky here. I don't want to deal with having water in my tunnel. So I'm going to get rid of this, just temporarily, and I'm going to build little walls around this. So when I dig downwards, the staircase isn't, well, the ladder case? Whatever it is, isn't going to be flooded instantaneously with water. I'll have a little bit of water, but it won't be as bad. That should be a good depth, I think. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig some of this out. I do need to... They do have skills now, so I'm going to give improved construction 1 for our builder, Meemaw, and Lindsay gets hard digging. And they get their little hats, which are really cute. And now Lindsay can... Was it Lindsay that was the... Yeah, Lindsay now can dig these things, because granite is the upgraded material. There are other ones, I'm not sure what they are, I always forget what they're called, but different blocks have different levels. So there are some blocks that you have to get all the way to the super hard digging. They're just kind of slowly eating. Let's put some... Actually, I didn't mean to put that there. Wait, where's furniture? Can't put another table down, so one of you's gonna have to sit on the floor. Can I plant any more? No, can't plant more mealwood yet. We do want to prioritize this. A little auto-saving lag. We want to prioritize that because we're going to start running out of food pretty quickly. And I'd rather have this built before that happens so that we don't have a frantic rush to make food. Okay. So this is this disgusting thing that I can make. Until I can make the mealwood, I eventually can make this lice loaf, but for now we're stuck with mush bars. Which are disgusting, but we're gonna make 10 of them. No, I just have to, once he starts making it, I have to share this, because look at how disgusting that is. I don't know how that's supposed to be at all nutritious. I mean, it's not very much, but it does have some nutrition. I mean, does dirt have nutrition? I mean... I can't imagine. I mean, I know children eat it, but I don't understand how it has any sort of nutrition at all. It looks disgusting. And why is it green? Why is it green? Why isn't, well, it's actually, I was gonna say why isn't it brown, but I think I'd prefer it green. Anyways, now that I've criticized their soon-to-be meals enough, what do I want to do? They're still not digging this out very quickly. They're not digging this out very quickly at all either. I actually really need you to dig this out, so I'm going to prioritize that, because I don't want to leave them without a pitcher, whatever this thing is, the pitcher pump? Pitcher pump, yeah. Without one of those for too long. See, what we're going to do is we're going to flood this spot with the water. So we're going to move it down, essentially. At some point I will actually build a big water reservoir, but that's a ways off, so we're just going to kind of want to move it away from all of our building section for the time being. Oh, we got research done. Let's research something else. Do we have a supercomputer yet? No, we don't. Alright, wouldn't be a bad idea to get this, but I'd really like to work on ranching first. So it's got 30 normal research before we get to the advanced, so they can at least do that section of the research. I know that research station is missing. You can deal with it. Also, why that's going on. Let me dig this out. So it's going to be 28. Because it's 24 on the interior, and then we have the additional 4 blocks that are kind of the buffer on the left and right. So that's it. And we're going to just drag this across. I did do it from there, right? Yeah, okay. Big. Oop. Oh, that's... I'm just dropping blocks everywhere. Okay. I really hate the autosave lag. I know there's a mod that's supposed to fix it. I saw it in the Steam workshop, but I hadn't tried it out. Maybe I'll try that out. Because it is really frustrating. I don't think it fixes the autosaving lag, but the dragging effect. So when you're autosaving, it does this thing where it kind of keeps dragging. And what happens is, if you were digging, it would drag like down to the bottom of the screen, and you'd have this giant section dug out. So it's kind of frustrating. It's minor, so I haven't bothered too much, but I am curious to see what it does and if it works. A colony achievement earned. What did I get? Couple. Ooh. Having a toilet and a bed. Nice. Alright, they're digging that out. Dig that out. Then we're gonna dig there. And just have it flood into this chamber. They are not digging and building very quickly. Oh, I was like, what's going on? Mima, I know you're helping out, but... I'd rather Mima be actually building. Like that supercomputer. Hint, hint. Mima. Wait, where'd Mima go? What? Why are you... No. No. You do not do that. Just in case you were unclear, You do not do that. Like, why is Meemaw researching? You have negative. How do you have negative? How do you have -3 science? That is a special skill. Anyways, what else do we want to set as a priority? I guess we can set their main things. Yeah, that's fine for now. I don't want to deal with them too much right now. Oh, we got there. Okay. Now we just need you to dig that out. And this. Can't dig these. Oh, whatever. That's good enough. Oh. New printables. Please, please, please. Oh. I hate everything so much. Strength, strength. Super strong. So we didn't get any agriculture or husbandry. That's just my luck. Okay, so we got... And briar seed. I don't need briar seeds. Okay. I don't really need any of these. That's so frustrating. Guess I'm getting briar seeds. I really don't want to waste early printables on a dupe that I don't need right now. I don't usually have this bad of luck with getting someone with agriculture. It's really frustrating. Oh, okay. So now that that happened, what we're going to do is dig these out. Or not, because you're going to go to the toilet and eat. You haven't built your mess tables either. This is going to be for... Not that I should be planning any more building, but... Just dig that out so they can get to the ceiling. I kind of want the room benefit, even though it's a horrible room. How much? I'm in the wrong room overlay. Yeah, so we have the barracks, so we want to get the little room benefit, which I think is just a mess hall. Yeah, it'll be a mess hall. It's minor, but it's pretty simple to do, so you might as well put the door on and have it as a room. Can you prioritize this? I don't know that... She should be able to reach that. Here. Please go to those. Get the muckroot while I'm here. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted, but it worked. That's one way to do that. Get rid of these. So now I have to get rid of that. Oh, we got the supercomputer. Awesome. I still have to get up here and use this thing. I don't know if there's any strategy to using it. I just use it on one of them. I just pick one randomly and use it. Although I usually use it on the digger. Digger or builder. Because if you get something like... I don't know. I don't actually know what skills you can get. I know Diver's Lungs is one of them, but I don't know what the other ones are. But I feel like if there's any sort of, I don't know, strength skill or... I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see when we get it. But we have to get over there first. Ooh, a duplicate chest. There's lots of mechanical stuff over here. I kind of want to get in there. What? Research. Ooh, research. Sweet, now we have the ranching research unlocked. I'm not sure where to go from here. So I think I'm going to go with decontamination. I do want both of these, but, and if you can see here, these two things are part of the mod that I have that has wall vents and pumps. But we're going to get this decontamination because at some point I figure I'm going to have an issue with pollution and I'm going to want to be able to deodorize. Still no mealwood seeds. These are growing nicely though. Okay, so we got in there. Now, there is a way to get in there. And I could, since I can dig, I technically could just break in here. I could do the fancy way and actually go through here, although I don't actually see there's an entrance, so I'm just gonna dig through it. And then we're gonna break these. We are gonna break all of these things. Not the floor yet, because we need the floor to move around, but we are gonna break... What is that thing? Oh, that's part of the checkpoint. Never use a checkpoint. I'm gonna need a ladder. Dig that out, dig that out. Oh, oops, hit the wrong key. That should be good. Oh, we can dig that. Get some more water. Ooh, that's a lot of water. That's fine. I do need to put this here. We are going to put it right there. And we're going to do this and get rid of this. And actually, let me prioritize all of that because we need the pitcher pump to give water to the wash basins. And let me set all these to priority high because otherwise they might not empty it too quickly. And we want to make sure that these are getting emptied. We have the backup one, so it's not as much of an issue, but you'd be surprised how quickly these, well, I guess maybe you aren't surprised, but these can fill up really quickly. So they have 7 and 8 visits left. Somebody's not doing their job and running on the hamster wheel. I'm looking at you. I'll let you off now because I need you to build that, but really not a fan of you ignoring my very important tasks. Anyways, let's... Just thinking for a moment. I have to put this down. I'm gonna put it there. Put that about there. And I'll probably have a incubator at some point, but for now that's good enough. That's all you really need. Although I will put a storage bin right there. So we'll fill this with dirt. And then this will feed them. Dig that out. Just gonna dig 2 right now just to be able to access the ceiling and place that. Alright. Getting up there. Or not, because you're just gonna run away. That works too. Oh, you're gonna prioritize that? If I'd known, I wouldn't have let you. Cultivatable soil. So dirt. Set it to 7. How is everything going right now? What is... Oh, skill point. I was like, why is that little helmet there? What? Skill... What? I'm not imagining that. It says there's a skill point available. But there's no skill point available. Okay. That's cool. It's not like that's annoying or anything. Not at all. Let's clean all this out. Oh, there's the autosave lag. I don't need, well, I do need to clean this eventually, but not right now. Insufficient oxygen generation. Too bad. We're fine for now. Ooh. Can plant another mealwood. Interesting. I'm going to dig over there. Just so I can get these wires. So it gives me copper. These are obsidian. Interesting. Is that? Okay, yeah, that's mealwood. Is that? That's bristle blossom. I'll leave that for now. Can I see anything? Any sort of geysers or vents up here? I'm always paranoid because I don't want to like dig into a volcano biome or something and just start cooking my dupes. Oh, there's one. So this is the first time I've seen one here. Okay, so this section of 4, you can hear it. This section of 4 things, this neutronium, is a hidden geyser or vent. Now, I won't know what it is, really, until I dig into it. You can kind of guess based on some biomes. Here's another one. So this could be a lot of things. It could be polluted water, it could be cool steam, it could be a lot of things. So what I am going to do, against all of my better judgment, is dig down to one. This could be the worst decision I've made in this playthrough, but we're gonna do it, because I feel like it. And I'm curious, and curiosity may very well kill the cat in this situation. This may be a very quick playthrough. We're gonna get a printable. Let's see. Bubbles, why do you have to be so terrible? I do love Bubbles though, and it's just such a happy name. Bubbles is like the best word ever. I don't know how anyone can say the word Bubbles and not just get a little bit happier. This is not the best traits by any means, especially with Binge Eater. But I really want, I mean, I can always get someone and still increase the skill, and I just won't get the morale benefit of it. But I really want someone to have it, so I'm gonna pick Bubbles. She's a pacifist. Bubbles, welcome to the crew. Alright, that's great. Now I have Bubbles. 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 I'm sorry I keep repeating the word Bubbles, but... So I have to get farming first. Yeah, get your little hat on. You're so cute. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I was digging. I was doing something ill-advised. Oh, I can't dig there. Well. Super duper hard. How dare they? Isn't that the, like, highest? That is. That's the highest level. It's keeping me from finding out what the secret is. Fine. I didn't need to know what it was anyways. I'm a little sad now. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where is it? I'm probably looking directly at it. Oh, there it is. Obsidian. I feel like obsidian's the one that I can't dig into. Is it? Ugh. Fine. I can't even find out what the mystery is. It's not like I care. I'm not bitter at all. Not bitter at all. Wow. It'll be a while before I can dig those out. Ooh, we can do this now. I'm going to do it on Lindsay. Here we go. The animation for this is just... it looks perfectly safe. There's nothing wrong. I'm just gonna leave it on. I actually, one time I did leave it on. I didn't realize you had to do this. And I just left that running. Ooh, regenerate. Okay. To be honest, that's not that great. But whatever. That's cool. Ugh, mealworms. The mealwood is so creepy. I didn't realize they were little, like, larvae for a really long time. And as soon as I realized that, I wanted basically nothing to do with it. I mean, look at them. They're so creepy. And they make creepy noises. I don't like it. I'm still gonna make them, but I don't like it. Why didn't I? Oh, they haven't picked it yet. Whatever. Alright. And no one's researching either. That's great. Why is no one researching? Because no one's powering the manual generator. What is... I forget what skill is the generator. Is it operating? It is. It's operating. So, Bubbles, you're going to operate the machinery for a bit. Maybe. Yeah. And we'll set those high. So Bubbles is... Ooh, wait, before nighttime comes, we are going to want to get a bed down. And we want to get a mess table down. Although this one is much more important. Don't want Bubbles sleeping on the floor. Nobody puts Bubbles on the floor. Oops. Dig that out. Bubbles now has a bed. I'm probably saying Bubbles way too much, but it might get out of my system soon. Maybe. Anything important that I have to do right now? I do need to, at some point, start plotting out my refrigerator. So, since they're about to go to sleep, let me explain this before I... Well, won't get time to do it right now, but I will be building a refrigeration room soon, which isn't really the refrigerator. So, they have in the food section, they have refrigerators. I lied. Okay, when I research it, they have refrigerators. You can give these power and they prevent spoilage. The thing is, though, you don't have to do that. You can make a room sealed off of gas that has either CO2 or a vacuum probably works, or chlorine. I know those are the three things that will work to prevent spoilage. So you don't even have to power the refrigerators, although they are good storage because they're upright and they store food. They're a little better than the ration box, which is it takes 2 spots on the ground. So you put a refrigerator in the sealed off room with either the environment is full of CO2, chlorine, or vacuum. Oops. The easiest one I found to work with is the CO2, and it kind of fluctuates with the vacuum. I've tried chlorine before, and chlorine does have the added benefit of killing germs, but the CO2 is just easier to work with. You're not at risk of getting other things in the room with it. I don't know, maybe this time I'll try out chlorine for your guys' benefit. But usually I would stick with CO2. And one of the things that we will benefit from in this playthrough is that I have the mod that makes the airlocks actually function as an airlock. Normally in the main game, without any mods, if you use an airlock, anytime it opened, the air would go through, which kind of makes sense, but it's also not an airlock really. I guess it is, but it's just opening, but it always frustrated me. I would like to have some form of airlock door that's actually built in that actually blocked air from passing no matter what. You can kind of do workarounds. There's water locks, there's a couple of other different like automated locks with the mechanized airlocks. You can pump out the air in a gap between two doors, things like that. You can get around it. But it's kind of a pain in the neck, and it's one of those things that I'm willing to sacrifice maybe a little bit of the, I guess, balance for having an airlock that actually is just an airlock. So when I build that, the air will not cross across it. If someone like breathes inside of the room, it'll still carry over, but as long as the door is there, the gases should remain the same. Food shortage. Lovely. On that note, this episode is running slightly long, so I'm going to call it quits here, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time.